Hello? Test, 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 test. Let's see. This restream.io thing is a little annoying. I don't know how to schedule the stream like before. Let me see. Move this down. Okay, I think everything is good. There has to be a better way to do this. Because if I can schedule it beforehand, then there'll be a notification that goes out 1 hour prior and half an hour as well. All right. Sure, we'll figure it out. Someone will let me know if it sucks or if I missed anything. So the idea with the Restream.io thing was, since I am going back to horizontal streaming, right? I might as well just throw it up on Twitch at the same time. I had a couple people recommend that to me, because it's not like there's any difference. Because if you're streaming horizontal on YouTube, you can put it on Kick, you can put it on Twitch, you can put it on Facebook or any of the other streaming services. AL Paul, what's up, dude? How you doing? All good here? How's my setup? Let me move these poker chips. My audio, video, good? I've been playing around with this new Restream.io service. Oh shit, Cowboy, what's up, Cowboy? Here we go, that's better. Are we all good? You sound sick. Don't be trying to get out of work tomorrow. I got like seasonal allergies today. Man, I woke up and I was sneezing like crazy. But such is life. What's up, Cowboy? How was your Sunday? Let me see. Where was the Twidget thing? Oh, I gotta refresh. There we go, waiting for chat. Eating some what? Badubs? What's that? Oh no, the water bottle. Can't escape. Oh yeah, last time I put it down here. So hopefully that'll be a good decision. What's up, dude? How was your Sunday? How was everything? So I think I should be live on Twitch now as well. Okay, looks good. So anyways, sorry, this whole setup now for streaming is a little messed up. And before, all I would have to do is make a thumbnail, make a title. Then I would schedule the stream, let's say 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and then I would just leave it. And then you guys would get that notification, like I'm going live in half an hour or 1 hour or whatever. But I can't figure out how to do that with a Restream. So I'm going to have to try to work at it. But it's okay though. Whenever you are trying to improve anything, like a live stream, YouTube channel, business, anything, there's going to be hiccups in the beginning. So I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. I'm sure I'll smooth it out as we go along. Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, I like the reminder thing. Yeah, me too, man. Because it makes more sense, right? Because then you know. It'll say like Derek is going live in half an hour or whatever. So then you know at 1 o'clock I'll be live. But with this restream thing, it just set it to unlisted. And then all of a sudden I'm live. So if you don't have the bell notification button, you sort of don't really know. But it's okay though, because I think in the beginning of these streams, right, there's nothing too much going on the first 10-15 minutes. It's just trying to get back into the groove, waiting for people to join the chat. So I think the first portion of the stream is not that important. I like the time to shit, shower, and shave. I like time to shit, shower, and shave before the stream. Bro, you're so serious. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. The other thing I could do is... No, I don't want to test anything else. See, because my whole thing with the stream is that I don't want to get complacent, right? And a lot of streamers will just set everything up. They'll have a layout, maybe a title or a thumbnail, and then they'll just leave it as is and then just go stream and then talk about whatever. But I think that's a little lazy. So I'm always trying to find ways to improve some aspect of the stream, whether it's audio quality, video quality, functionality, the music, the editing, whatever it is, right? Camera angles. So, spam caller. Spam caller. Do I answer this? Look at this. Some spammer is calling me. It's probably like duck cleaning. And yeah, so I'm slowly trying to figure out ways to improve the stream as a whole. And so part of the Stream Deck, which allows 15 hotkeys for a bunch of random things, I've been tinkering with that this past week. But the problem is I feel like a lot of the other streamers who use a Stream Deck or have these different features that they add to the stream, a lot of them are a little clunky. There's a bunch of images and GIFs that pop up. There's a bunch of weird noises. Text-to-speech is kind of cool, but also it can get you banned, so that kind of sucks. And so a lot of those seemed a little cringy to me because I heard a concept once for streaming. It was called, what did that guy call it? It was like streaming overflow. No, not overflow. Like congestion. There was just like bloat, streaming bloat. Is it bloat? Or there's too much going on all at the same time. So in one sense, just keeping it simple is better, right? And so I'm trying to only add things that will make the stream more enjoyable. I don't want to have a whole bunch of crazy flashing lights and text flying across the stream and a whole bunch of nonsense and notifications. It's just, it gets a little bit too much. So I'm trying to figure out what is that right balance, right? And we'll get there. We'll get there. But one thing for sure is I do like the second camera. So this I like for sure. So this will be staying. Oh, Amadito, what's up? I'm scrolling through shorts, bumped to one of yours, AMA 93 to be exact, and it has a live button that shows you're live. I don't get any notifications telling me you will be on in X amount of time. Yeah, see, that's my fault. Or that you're on, only get the notification after the fact. Okay, so if you click the bell, so if you click the bell and hit all, you should get the pop-up when I go live. The problem is today, I was fooling around with this restream.io service where it's pushing the stream to Twitch as well. And normally in the past, I'll set up the stream an hour before I go live. So we'll send out a notification to you guys like, oh, I'm going live in an hour. I'm going live in half an hour, 15 minutes, whatever the case may be. And so then you know that I will be live at 1. So part of that's my fault. The other thing too is I changed the time because normally on Sundays I stream at 3. And so streaming at 1 was a little bit abrupt. See, I definitely need to work on that. So we'll figure it out. I gotta, because if I can stick to a more regimented schedule, then it's easier for everyone to know when the streams are happening, right? It's just sometimes my day-to-day schedule is a little chaotic, but for sure, I will definitely find a way moving forward to at least set up the stream, hopefully an hour beforehand, so then at least you guys get the notification. But, well, we'll see. But thanks for letting me know, Amadita. That's interesting. So you're scrolling through shorts and you just saw the live button. It's okay. We'll figure things out. What is this? There's some weird image. I have some funky image up here. I don't know what that is. But anyways, so yeah, 2 camera setup is here to stay. That's good. The chat over here, it's not the worst. I made the text a little bit smaller, and then I think we're gonna ditch the vertical streaming. I don't know, the vertical streaming was good to get a lot of extra people in to the chat, and it was a lot easier for me because there's more engagement. But all the feedback that I've received from you guys, the vast majority prefer the horizontal streams like this, and so I'm just gonna kind of go back to it. Maybe in the future, YouTube adds some kind of functionality where you have the option to watch it horizontally or vertically, because I know TikTok has that. So on TikTok, if you're watching a stream on your phone, right, you can watch it horizontally like this. But then if you flip your phone vertically, the stream will also flip as well. So I think TikTok is ahead of the game when it comes to that, but hopefully YouTube will do something. But for now, this is what we have to work with, and it'll get better in time. I need to figure out a better position for this water bottle. Or maybe I should just get a smaller water bottle, because I can't put this thing anywhere. If I put it here, it blocks everything. So, on the floor for now. Oh, is that Arnie? Yo, I'm here. What's up, Arnie? How you doing? How's your Sunday? How's your weekend? Yeah, I kind of messed up. I was just telling Amadita today. I messed up on the scheduling of the stream. It was supposed to be at 3. We ended up early at 1. I didn't schedule it properly, so we're all kind of all out of sorts. What's up? I'm good. I just came back for my mom's. All is good. Oh, how's your mom? How's she doing? Oh, I like this playlist. So we got some lo-fi hip-hop today. Hopefully we'll just be vibing out to that. But yeah, how's your mom, dude? How is everything? She okay? Okay, I gotta figure out what else can I add to this thing. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, what is this deal? She's doing okay. She needs a walker to get from place to place, but she's looking better. Okay. That's good to hear that she's looking better. How often do you help her out? Is it like a daily thing? Like, how does that work? Also respect, man, for you know, taking care of your loved ones, your parents, because there's like this old quote where when you were young and helpless, your parents took care of you, and then eventually the tables will reverse, and then they're going to be old and helpless, and then hopefully you can return the favor and take care of them. It's funny how kind of life works, right? I go every weekend? Oh, okay. Oh, your stepfather does most of the caring. Ah, I see, I see. Well, I'm glad that she has people and family that are here for her. Because that's probably like one of the worst things. Imagine if, later in life something happens or things are tough or you have some type of debilitating physical ailment and you don't have any friends or family members or loved ones that could support you. That's tough. But good for you, my friend. Good for you. You're a good son. I've been bedbound myself, sprained ankle. Oh no, really? What happened? You fell? Was it like a severe sprain? Yo, I used to get sprained ankles all the time whenever I played basketball. Because I used to play ball like every weekend, usually in the park during the week after school. I played ball so much, and I'd always get sprained ankles. It's probably one of the most common basketball injuries, I guess. Usually they're minor, but whenever you completely roll your ankle, oh, it's hell. So don't worry, I know. I know how you feel, Amadita. What is this weird icon here? Let's see. Yes, she is the light of my life and has always stood by me, even when things got hard and my mental illness was really bad. She was always there for me, and I tried to do the same for her. Ah, wow. That's very nice. Yeah, man, that's how it should be, right? When you were down bad and things weren't going too well for you, your mom was there to help push you through, to help support you, to be your foundation, right? And now that times have changed and things happen in life and she needs that same type of support, you are there to reciprocate that love, and that's awesome. Love to hear that. High heels. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't know the pain, Amadita, then. That's probably like a different kind of ankle sprain. Rushing down the stairs. Oh, man. High heels and rushing down the stairs. Oh, shit. Okay, I can't relate. I can't relate to that one at all. That's probably like some next level high ankle sprain. Heels plus stairs. Ay, ay, ay. I feel so sorry for people who have nobody and no family, don't you? Yeah, that's real tough. That's sad too, right? But also, there are some people, they just, like what happens if you're an only child, for example, and you aren't very close with any of your relatives, your aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, and something happens where you don't have good parents, or something tragic happens to your parents, or maybe, I don't know, that relationship, that child and parent relationship gets severed in some way, and then you're kind of on your own, right? That happens. And so I'm always very cognizant of the fact that I appreciate family members that I have, brother that I have, parents that I have, cousins that I have, aunts, uncles. It's great to have family, because that's one of the best things in the world too, right? Like when you think about everything we do in the world, we work, we make money, we go after our goals, our dreams, go to school, get a job, start a career. There's all these things we do. But then when you think about it, when you're at work, you can't wait to take vacation to spend it with your family. You can't wait until Christmas or Thanksgiving or the holidays to spend some time and share a meal with your family. And so at the end of the day, even after all of the hustle and bustle of life, the 9 to 5, the earning an income to survive, and whatever materialistic possessions you're after, at the end of it, family is still pretty much the most important thing. And you know this because when you ask people this simple question, what is the most important thing to you? If they're a reasonable human being, 99% of the time, they will say family, right? They'll say their kids are the most important thing to them, their wife, their husband, right? Their parents, their friends even, maybe, right? And family is one of the most important things at the end of the day. And sometimes I feel like, it's easy to lose sight of that, right? With just the everyday grind. There's so much going on. You have car maintenance, you have your job, you have to go buy food, maybe you have rent or a mortgage. Like there's like a million things that we all have to do every single day. And it's very easy to get consumed by the hustle and bustle of life, right? So I think it's always good to every once in a while to, and this is why I preach gratitude, right? Just being grateful, having a gratitude journal, be thankful for the things you have is so important. I was using YouTube to take up my time, and that's when I came across your live. Oh, okay, I see. So something good came out of your injury, Amadita. You found the little community that we're building. Hopefully you recover soon, though. Yo, Jack, what's up, my brother? How's your Sunday? How's your weekend? So I gotta find a way to put this. See this stupid water bottle, man? There has to be a better place I can put it. Can I just leave it here? It's sort of out of the chat. Maybe I can just leave it here. Let's see. What's Arnie saying? The man with all the best questions. Derek, at the rate technology is evolving and AI gets better, do you foresee that AI will take many jobs from humans and soon humans won't have to do any jobs maybe? That's a fascinating question. Okay, so I've thought about this before. And do you remember when AI was first coming up and technology was evolving and people always thought, oh, the robots are coming, they're going to take all of our jobs. And back then, the idea was that the robots will take all of the blue-collar jobs, right? They'll take over cooking, they'll take over cleaning, all the labor type of work and things around the house. But in reality, what's happened is they've done the exact opposite. They've taken all the white-collar jobs, whether it's programming, anything on computers, legal stuff, accounting, just running overall like processes, whatever, like white collar stuff. And it's fascinating because the blue collar jobs aren't affected because it's too expensive to create a ChatGPT robot that can clean your house, do the dishes, and cook food. It's just not economically possible. And so I think as of right now, a lot of the white collar jobs are under attack. And I remember reading an article talking about how AI, like lawyer, you wouldn't call them a lawyer, like an artificial intelligence that has access to all of the legal documentation, history, and terminology of the world is almost as adequate as getting a top-notch lawyer, right? Because think of the access to information that AI has. And so in the future, I think there's going to be a huge shift, right? Because you have to also understand is as some white-collar jobs disappear, there will be new jobs that emerge, meaning AI maintenance or a different type of server maintenance or managing chat GPT server. Like there's always going to be different jobs that get created. So I'm not too worried in a sense, as long as human beings are okay with adaptation, because that's a key. But so many people don't like change. You see this with taxi drivers, right? When Uber came along, all those taxi drivers, they're just fighting against progress. Same thing with hotels fighting against Airbnb. It's just progress is inevitable. Imagine if we never allowed the combustible engine to hit the market. Will we still traveling on horseback? Would those rickshaw drivers be outraged? You know what I mean? Just like blacksmiths or whatever. Like, you can't stop progress, right? And technology is evolving at such an exponential rate that I think the smart decision is to not just evolve with it, but adapt, right? Like, so let's say it takes your job. Okay, woe is me, you lose your job. But what are the new opportunities that are going to open up in the market, right? Maybe, so let's say you are a lawyer and AI takes away a lot of these litigation jobs. Maybe in the future, you will need lawyers to oversee some forms of legal chat GPT in courtrooms, for example. Like, you don't know. There's going to be so many different possibilities in the future. But I think, or at least I'm hopeful, that there'll be less robotic 9-to-5 type jobs, and there'll be more opportunities for people to take on creative jobs. Art, music, videography, streaming, YouTube, this type of stuff. So we'll see. Great question, my friend. It's going good, bro. How are you? I'm scared about this new weird AI girlfriend shit. I haven't really looked into that too much, but I know what you're talking about, though. I feel like Japanese guys like that type of stuff. Not trying to call myself out or anything. Derek, have you ever been on a safari in Africa? I have a couple times, and it was amazing seeing the lioness stalking her prey in the bushes right next to me. I was in a safari car. Oh, damn. No, I haven't. Never been on a safari. We have a zoo in Toronto that I've been to, but nothing like that, though. Yeah, I definitely haven't, Arnie. But damn, that's crazy. I'd probably be scared. Not gonna lie, I don't really have much interest in lions or chimpanzees. I don't know. It's like not my thing. Definitely cool though. I can imagine there'll be AI butlers in the future, and as humans, there will probably be sex robots too. Heck, there are already all kinds of tools to be used in the bedroom. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's just inevitable, right? You can't stop that. It's kind of funny though. AI butlers. Oh man. So today's gonna be an interesting stream. We about what, half an hour ago, we had about 1G of some mushrooms for Psychedelic Sunday. So this is gonna be interesting any minute. Oh, should be a fun one. In Mexico, it's a children's responsibility to look after their elderly parents. If not, they can be fined or arrested, depending on the case at hand. Elderly parents can report their children for negligence. Wow. Really? Dang, that's pretty crazy. Holy. But is there like an age? Like what determines elderly parents? Like when you are a senior, like 65 plus? And so if you have kids that are adults, I'm assuming 18 plus, then legally they're liable for the care and well-being of the elderly parents? Dang, that's fascinating. Because in North America, most people just stick them in old folks' homes, right? Which is kind of sad. In Asian culture, we usually take care of our parents. Like they'll move in with us or we'll stay with them, like that type of thing. I heard about these AI doctors that just scan your whole body and tell you with a 90-something% accuracy what illness you have. Yeah, that's fascinating, dude. See, also, it doesn't have to be this all or nothing, black or white choice when it comes to artificial intelligence. You could definitely do some type of AI doctor full body scan that's beneficial to you, but you could also just have a regular family doctor or regular physician at the same time. Like, why not just have both? I think that's beneficial for most people. But there's always this idea where it's one or the other. Oh, there's AI doctors, oh, they're going to replace family physicians. Well, not necessarily. They can work in tandem, right? Or maybe instead of going to your family doctor first because they're so overburdened and so overworked, maybe you go to the AI full body scanner beforehand, and then that information is relayed to your family doctor, and so they have a better idea of what ailments you're going through. Maybe that's the future. I'd be down for that. But some people don't like the full body scan stuff, right? Because it's intrusive on your privacy, sort of like the TSA at the airport. But what if that AI scan, you have a full body scan and it detects some type of cancerous lump on your esophagus or something, or on your pancreas? You know what I mean? It could save your life. So I'm all for that. Derek, did you see the mushroom guy on Joe Rogan? Oh yeah, I know that guy. Paul something. Can't remember his last name. I forget what his name is, but I really like that episode. He was so informative on mushrooms in general. Paul Stamets? Yeah, I know that guy. He has like this funny, it's like a biodegradable mushroom hat, right? That guy, I think he's been on Rogan a couple times. So he knows pretty much everything when it comes to psychedelics. I really admire the people that are willing to stick their head out or stick their neck out, especially in academia or in the public sector, when it comes to trying to make things like psychedelic mushrooms legal, right? And a lot of these people are doing great work for humanity. They're trying to add something beneficial through legislation that could help millions and millions of people. And so I'm always in awe of those type of guys, of their like bravery, right? The only thing that I do is I just talk about it on stream, right? I don't do anything in the public eye or public sector. I don't go to legislation or government town hall meetings. Like I don't partake in any of that, right? So I always have respect for people that are trying to enact change in our society. Derek, who built the pyramids? And if it was humans, how the heck did they do it 4,500 years ago? Oh, man. I'm so fascinated by the pyramids. So there's a little bit of conflicting information, if I have this correctly, that there is a unmarked or undated civilization from thousands and thousands of years ago who apparently could have constructed the pyramids. And so some of our information is a little bit wrong because we uncovered that site Göbekli Tepe or whatever with those weird structures. And I think they carbon dated the soil and the artifacts or the stone or granite or whatever they found in there. And it's thousands and thousands of years old. And so I've been reading a little bit of that guy, what's his name? Graham Hancock. I think he's been on Rogan as well. And he talks about how there's another guy too, Randall Carlson or something. Those two nerdy scientist guys, they've both been on Rogan. And there is this idea that there was a mass extinction event thousands and thousands of years ago, like some type of crazy meteor shower or solar flare that wiped off all of the living humanoids on Earth. And those were the people who actually built the pyramids, right? And so I find it incredibly fascinating, because imagine if they had some type of advanced technology, and advanced, I don't mean like how we think of advanced. We think of advanced technology nowadays as computers, as GPT-4, as cameras, as smartphones. But imagine a different type of advancement in technology where it was more about mathematics and trigonometry and algorithms and physics. And it wasn't much on the technological side, it was more on the mathematical side, and which was how they were able to produce these perfect structures in Egypt, right? So I find it incredibly fascinating, because we just don't know. We have no clue. We have, like, how were those amazing pyramids built so long ago and we can't reconstruct them? They're literally like perfectly aligned with the constellations, I believe, in terms of where the tip of the pyramid is pointing. And you're talking about these giant slabs of rock or stone that were taken from a quarry that were miles and miles away. It's not like there was a quarry right next to where the pyramids were built. Apparently it was like miles away. So not only did they build them, they had to get the stupid stone from a different site. So the whole thing blows my mind. It's just so fascinating, right? If there's anything, if you could take a time machine and go back and look at any point in history, man, the pyramids has to be one of the top choices, right? What was your first experience with mushrooms like? How are you introduced to them? So my first experience with mushrooms was very underwhelming. So I've learned from many bad choices and substances in the past where whenever I tried something new, I always went too hard. Like taking too many shots of alcohol, drinking too many beers, eating too many weed brownies or edible, you know what I mean? And so when I finally tried mushrooms for the first time, I had learned my lesson from all those bad experiences. So I went with a dose that was incredibly small, which was 200 milligrams. So that's 0.2 of a gram. And I felt nothing. I literally felt nothing. I took it and I felt completely sober. And then I tried 0.5 and I maybe had like a very slight body high, like very, very subtle. And that was it. And so my first two mushroom experiences were incredibly underwhelming. Nothing crazy, nothing fun, nothing interesting. But it was a good lesson because I slowly worked my way up through the dose range and eventually went from 1 gram all the way up to 5-ish. And I've kind of found the sweet spot in terms of how to be able to control it. So for example, right now, I'm starting to feel it, but it's a dose that I can control and that I've done in previous Psychedelic Sundays. And so it should be a fun stream. So much ancient knowledge has been lost to the sands of time. Yes, sir. Let me check something, one sec. Oh man, here we go, bro. Here we go. Oh, I gotta drink some water. I have like the heaviness in the chest right now. Whew. Where does one buy mushrooms? I don't know. So you can pick them if you live in a place where they grow naturally and you have someone who is knowledgeable when it comes to mycology, I believe is the term, or have friends that will give it to you, which is what I do. Oh, right there, Amadita. You find them in the woods. I believe the biggest pyramids are the most are in Mexico. I might be wrong. A quick lookup on the internet could confirm. Yeah, I know that there's also other structures in South America and the Amazon too, right? Let's see. Which country has the most pyramids? Sudan has 220 extant? What does that mean? Extant pyramids. Sudan? Is that right? It says Sudan has 220. What does extant mean? E-X-T-A-N-T? Does it mean like exterior pyramids? Or maybe the ones in like South America, they don't count them because a lot of them are like underground still? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't really know. Derek, what subject in school were you the best at, and what were you bad at? Oh, this is fascinating. So, it's the exact opposite of what you think. So, I was really good at math, computer science, and physics, and I was really bad at English, creative writing, geography, history. But now it's the complete opposite. I don't have any interest in programming or computer science or math or physics or any of the sciences at all, really. But I am someone who loves creative writing. I love the arts. I love writing. I love books. You know what I mean? So it's sort of funny how that worked out. Because in the beginning, in high school, you know how most people say they're either good at English or they're good at math? And so I was definitely in the camp of being good at math, very analytical, very number oriented, where there is a white or black answer. Either it's right or wrong. That's what's good about mathematics, right? You get to a solution and it's either right or wrong, and that's it. Whereas English, you know, you're reading Shakespeare, you're reading Macbeth, you're writing essays, and it's sort of open to the interpretation of your teacher when it comes to grades. And so that was something that I never really liked. But as I aged, like I said, it completely flip-flopped, where now I love anything to do with English or writing or history or geography, right? That stuff is super interesting to me. Whereas now I don't even do anything computer related aside from like video editing and maybe streaming. Like I'm not into coding at all. I'm not into apps. I'm not into video games anymore. So funny how that works. Derek, do you think teen drinking culture is bad and toxic? Why do some young people see alcohol as something cool? Oh man. I got a bone to pick with that one. Whenever I talk about alcohol consumption, usually I'll get a lot of like hate from it because so many people love drinking. They love alcohol. They love drinks. They love partying. They love the whole culture centered around alcohol. And as soon as you say anything negative about alcohol, it's like everyone comes out of the woodworks with their pitchforks and lanterns. So it's kind of funny, but I have nothing against like alcohol consumption if you're an adult, right? If you are of legal age, and that varies depending on where you live. The US seems a little extreme because I think it's 21, right? So let's say legal age is what, 18, 19? 20-ish? That seems pretty reasonable to me. And if you want to drink, you know, you should be able to drink. If you are a legal adult, you should be able to do whatever you want to do as long as you're not hurting other people. You want to get blasted and drink a 2-4 or drink a whole bunch of, I don't know, rum or whiskey, go ahead. You want to get a crazy Mike Tyson-esque tattoo on your face? Go ahead, right? As long as you're not hurting other people, I feel like you should be able to do whatever you want to do. Now, the only issue, and this kind of stems back to your question, is you put in the word teen. So when I think of the word teen and drinking culture, it's not just 18 and 19, it's also 17 and below. And so in that case, it is illegal because you're underaged, right? But at the same time, you're never going to stop teens from drinking. It's just not possible. The parents will have some in the cupboard, or they'll ask an older brother or cousin to go buy them some. Teenagers will always have access to alcohol, and it's just embedded in our culture, and it's exactly what it is, right? And for the longest time, I was really against it, because how come psychedelics are demonized so heavily? How come psychedelics are a Schedule 1 substance? How come psychedelics are this, psychedelics that? But then alcohol kind of gets a free pass. Even though you have people who die of overdose and toxicity, alcohol addiction, you have Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, MAD, a whole organization centered around preventing people from drinking and driving. The whole thing is a mess, right? And so I think I was a little envious of the fact that alcohol got this pass, but mushrooms never did. And it felt very unfair to me. But then at the end of the day, I realized, it's just part of our culture. People are always going to want to have a glass of wine or a couple beers after work. And just because I don't feel the same way doesn't mean that they're wrong and my opinion is right. And so I've kind of retracted my stance a little bit when it comes to the whole alcohol consumption thing, because I used to be totally against it. Because I'd be like, why would you drink? It's so bad for you. It's so bad for your health. You can overdose on it. You can become super dependent on it. If you try to go cold turkey from an alcohol addiction, you can actually die. It's incredibly severe. But if you're an adult, do whatever you want to do. So, but yeah, I feel like the whole culture around it, it's just what it is. People like their drinks, and that's life. I was bad at math and science. I was good at... okay, so we were the opposite. So you were good at language, art, and... what's PE? PE? I don't know what that is. Derek, do you see... wait, what? Where is... sorry if I'm asking too much. Where is everybody? No, Arnie, keep it going, bro. It's all you, man. You're keeping the stream alive, or else without you, I'd just be talking to myself. I'm thankful that you're here, my friend. Let's see. I love your questions too, because they're always different, right? It makes the stream fun for me. Let's see. Do you see homeschooling as good for the kids or bad? Oh, wow. That's a fascinating question. Do I see homeschooling as good for the kids or bad? I think I'm going to say neither. So I think this question requires nuance, where in some situations, I feel like homeschooling could be bad, because I think it's very beneficial for kids to go to school with other kids their own age, have recess, make friends, the whole social setting of school. However, there are people who homeschool their kids who will be on a Facebook group, and then maybe they'll have get-togethers at the park or the rec center or some community center, and so their kids are still getting exposure to other kids their age. So I don't think that argument holds up too well for being against homeschooling. The one good thing that I really like about homeschooling is that you can curate the curriculum without any type of political ideology. And this is a massive problem, especially in North America. And Canada, both Canada and the US have this problem, where in the past, school was about, learning English, math, writing, science, history, geography, right? Like real subjects. But now there have been cases where teachers, I hate using this word. Is there a better word that I can use other than grooming? Like that's exactly what it is though. Because there's been cases of where teachers have been grooming their students based on their political ideology. And this has happened in classrooms where instead of having an American flag in a teacher's class, she has taken it down and put up the LGBT flag, right? And, that's fine if that's what you believe in, no problem. But what if the parents don't want the kids to do that? What if the parents want their kids to be patriotic towards America, towards the country they live in, right? Or towards Canada or whatever country they live in, right? And so I think that is one issue now when it comes to schools, where if you have a crazy teacher who has been ideologically captured by a certain side and they try to push those like political beliefs in their teachings on kids, that's where homeschooling has a benefit, because you can retract that from everything they learn, right? It's kind of like in Toronto. We have this drag queen reading for 6-year-olds in libraries or whatever. And there's all this outrage and pushback from parents because they didn't want that, right? And so it's tough. And so I feel like homeschooling, it's not good or bad. It sort of depends on how you do it, right? Good question, though. Yo, Martin. What's up, Martin? How you doing, bro? How's your Sunday? Martin the GOAT. Oh, PE, physical education. Oh, duh. Wow, what am I, dumb? Oh, because we always just called it gym. Showing my age. Did you see some states in the US tried banning kids below the ages of 14 or 15 from social media? So how does that work? So if a state bans 14 or 15-year-olds from social media, does that mean it's against the law and parents have to enforce it? Or does it mean that social media companies have to have some type of age verification for them to create an account? Like, how do you enforce that? Is what I'm interested in. I didn't know that though. I didn't know that some US states are trying to do that. Is that because they don't want them on TikTok? See, like, even if you do that, how are you going to stop kids from getting on social media? Like, kids have phones and tablets, are smart, right? I don't know. Fun stream, Arnie. You got some good questions so far, my friend. You're keeping the vibe going. Need a drink break. I used to be a competitive swimmer. Oh, wow. I used to compete in butterfly. Oh, the butterfly. Isn't that when you're doing like the stroke like this? Like it's like this overhanded sort of stroke in the pool. I like swimming, but I never did anything like that. I was the fastest, but that was many, many years ago. Also, swimming is good for you. Super good. It's super good. That's such a lame way to speak. Very beneficial form of exercise is a better way to put it. I went to India to compete from... Oh, really? Wow. Yo, that's sick. How'd you do? Wait, India? Why India? Exactly how does that work? Who is going to police the kids? Yeah, see, I get the sentiment or the idea behind it, but just, it's like alcohol, right? How do you enforce prohibition? Teenagers, if they really want a beer, they're going to find a way to get a beer, right? just what it is. I know many who homeschool. It benefits the parents, not the kids, in my honest opinion from what I see. Public school sucks. Go private if you can afford it. Okay, so here, I basically have 4 options, right? I can put my kids into public school, Catholic school, private school, or homeschool. I guess no, that's 4. And the 5th would be French immersion. And so that's a choice that we are going to go with. So unlike the US, I didn't even know this. I found this out a couple weeks ago. The United States doesn't have an official language. Like English is not their official language. They just don't have one. So I thought that was pretty fascinating. Because in Canada, we have 2 official languages. We have English and French. So those are our official languages in this country. And because of that, there are a lot of, let's say, really good jobs or careers that requires people to be bilingual because of French as our second national language, right? So like, let's say Justin Trudeau, for example, our prime minister. If you want to be the prime minister of Canada, you have to speak French, right? We have a province of Quebec that speaks majority French. And so when it comes to schooling for the kids, we are going to put Tiffany and Lincoln in French immersion. And so this house that we just bought 2 years ago, we bought it on purpose because it's next door to a French immersion school that I think it takes like maybe 5 minutes to walk to, maybe a little bit less. Like literally 1 or 2 streets down is this school. And so we purposely moved here for that reason. And so that's going to be my decision when it comes to schooling. And I think that language is probably one of the best skills you can learn, right? You know, math is great, STEM is great, all the sciences, English, history, all that, it's great. But also, you know, learning a language is super beneficial. So that's the route that we're going to take. What time is it in Canada? It's 1:57 p.m. I'm on the East Coast. Oh, man. You know, Arnie's questions were keeping me distracted. Oh. It's starting to hit me, boys. This is going to be a fun one. All right, let's see. Let's get back to the chat. In Texas, you have to verify your age to watch porn. Wow. That makes sense though, right? Wait, but how do you verify your, like, how does that work? Does it just say, are you 18 or up, yes or no, right? Like, how do you verify that? That's the way it should be, Amadita. Kids need to be protected. I was living in Sri Lanka with my father and was on the swim team. I got 2nd or 3rd, if I remember correctly. 5:56 in Iceland. Oh yeah, Arnie, we're what, 4 hours apart? Oh yeah, Jackson, Ireland. It's 18. That's what, 6:56. Okay, so Ireland is 1 hour ahead of Iceland. And I am 4 hours behind Arnie. Oh, let's see what Martin's saying. New subject. Why are people so content with being so unambitious, mediocre, and shit at everything in life when improvement literally stimulates the human brain? See, this is like something that I got a lot of flack for. Whenever I talk about like self-improvement and how self-improvement is one of like the most important decisions you can make in life. And I remember there was one stream, we had a bunch of people like just like talking shit, like, oh, what's the point? We're all just gonna die anyway. That whole like nihilistic black pill outlook at the world. I think that's foolish. Because at the end of the day, you have one body, you have one life, you have one opportunity, you have one vessel. that you can move around through space, you can touch and taste and see things. So wouldn't it be in your best interest to live the best possible life that you can, right? Be ambitious, do great things, be successful, self-improve, become better. Like it doesn't make any sense to me why you wouldn't want to do that. Like why wouldn't you want to maximize your time on this earth, right? And so I think when it comes to Martin's question about so many people being unambitious, mediocre, and shit at everything, is that we live in a time that it's incredibly easy to survive, right? Like life is so easy nowadays. Like just think about, you have Uber Eats and skip the dishes. Bam, on your phone you have food at your front door. Oh, you need some groceries. You have grocery order from Walmart. Bam, it's at your front door. You need a new desk or a book or some supplies or TV. Bam, Amazon. It's at your front door. And so everything nowadays it's so easy to get things. And so I think it's making people weak, right? And it's like that old saying that, what is it? Strong men create easy times create weak men create hard times create strong men. And I feel like we're in this cycle where we are in easy times. And because we're in easy times, it's creating weak people. And that's what I think it is. It's just, you don't have to struggle for anything. Everything is so easy. And instead of being forced to try to better yourself or be ambitious or better your life, you're worried about microaggressions. You're worried about your pronouns that people say. You're worried about gender, or you're worried about some type of statement that, I don't know, Joe Biden or Donald Trump said. You know what I mean? Like we're focusing on things that are just stupid. They're just not important, right? And I think that's because we are living in easy times. That's just what I think it is. And it sucks too, because you could have some friends that are just weak and lazy, and you want to help them. But there are some people that, unless they want helping, it doesn't matter what you say or what you tell them. You're just wasting your time. And so I've sort of realized that with a couple of acquaintances and coworkers that were my friends, for example. And I was like, hey man, you should try doing this or try doing that, or try bettering your life in one way or another. And if they don't want to hear it, or if they're not interested, it's just a complete waste of your time. And so instead of trying to force a self-improvement idea on people, like how my channel was before, all I did was talk about self-improvement this, self-improvement that. I've kind of backtracked a little bit, where I'm still working on my own personal self-improvement journey behind the scenes, but I just don't share it as much anymore. So hopefully these weak times, or this weak society will get better in the future. But I don't know. We'll have to see. The United States of America doesn't even have a name. America is a continent. Many are Americans who don't live in the United States. Mexico is called the United States of... What? Really? Mexico is called the United States of Mexico. Wow. I didn't know that. Well, actually, they are the United States, right? Because there are 50 states that are united. But Mexico is called the United States of Mexico? Wow. Do you remember your first CD? Like music CD? My first music CD. Wow. Dude, that was probably in like 1996 or something. Was it DMX? Or maybe it was like 98, because I would have been a little bit older. Wow, first music CD. I remember had a DMX, one of DMX's albums. Nirvana was one too. Ah, man, I can't remember exactly what the first one was. It was either like Nirvana, DMX, or some other rapper. Man. What was the first CD that I bought? I can't even remember, dude. It's been too long. We'll just go with DMX because that's the first thing that came to mind. Rest in peace, DMX. Rip. Mine was what? Bomb Funk MC? I don't know what that is. What is that? Active between 98 and 05. Yeah, I don't know these guys at all. They probably completely passed me. Okay, let's see. What's Martin Arnie saying? Oh, interesting. You guys are having your own back and forth. I like it. I like it. First romantic kiss was at what age? 14. 14. Wait, how old are you in grade 9? Yeah, 14. We'll say, no, 15? 15. 15. We'll say 15. Oh, Bean. What's up, Bean? My guy, how you doing? How's your Sunday, Bean? Yeah, I kind of messed up today. I didn't have the stream set up to schedule post, so I don't think any notifications went out. I've been trying this stupid restream.io thing, trying to figure out how to work it, and so yeah, it went live, but it didn't schedule the stream properly. So I'll figure it out. But how you doing, Bean? Good to see you, brother. You're sleepy. Sunday afternoon? Did you work today? Wait, anyone here work on Sunday? Sunday's either the Lord's Day or a family day, right? That's the way that most people here view Sundays. Is that it's either like a day to spend with your family or it's sort of like a religious day. I just see it as any other day, though, to be honest. It's kind of what it is. Lincoln's taking a nap right now, and we'll probably do something later after he wakes up. I've been hella sleepy today as well. Yo, what's going on? Everyone's sleepy today? Dude, I was messed up this morning with the spraying allergies. Dude, I was sneezing and I had itchy eyes, and it was horrible. For at least the first 3 hours in the morning, I was just like sneezing nonstop. I hate. Do any of you guys get seasonal allergies, like pollen and ragweed and trees and all that stuff? It's like when all the flowers start to bloom. It's the worst. It's so bad for streaming too, because then I sound all stuffed up. It sounds like I'm in a tunnel when I talk. Wait, Amadita's tired? Yo, what is this? We're all tired. Everyone's tired today. It's a lazy Sunday. Oh man. Psychedelic Sunday turned into lazy Sunday. Oh. Jeez. Derek, what do you think is the hardest thing for a person that's humanity and society? What's the hardest thing for a person? What do you mean? That's humanity and society is? I'm not sure what you're asking, Arnie. Rephrase. Oh, hay fever. Oh, you get that shit, Martin? Can withstand countless physical blows, but can't withstand pollen. Nice one, genetics. Yo, dude, I'm the same. Yo, Martin, I'm the same as you. I'm the same as you, bro. It goes right here. Like, what do you call the inner part of your eye? Where it's like close to the bridge of your nose? Like right here, it gets all like scratchy and itchy and red, and I start sneezing all the time. God, it's the worst, man. I have to take what do you call it? Reactant, like those allergy medications. If I don't, then my nose will be running the whole day. I'll just be constantly sneezing, and it's just so annoying, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing. When you're sneezing and you have like a runny nose and itchy eyes, oh, it's such a pain in the ass. I hate it so much. It's the one thing that I've never been able to get over either. Because I had food allergies in the past. Like I was allergic to eggs and peanuts and shellfish, but they all went away. I ate a bunch of eggs yesterday. I can eat peanuts like every day. Shellfish, no problem. But just whatever it is about pollen and ragweed and all this nonsense, it just destroys me. What is the hardest thing for a person that hates humanity? That hates humanity and society? Is that like the black pill? I don't know, because I don't know too many. Because that's like someone who's overly pessimistic, right? I have some people at work that are like that. What's the hardest thing for them? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm not. Yeah, I don't know, to be totally honest. What do you think of reincarnation, and what do you know about it? Oh man, dude, you're asking me. Okay, now we're in the weeds. Now we got some questions that I don't know anything about. Reincarnation. I can't say I've thought about reincarnation that much, because the other thing is I'm not very religious, right? I'm pretty agnostic, if I had to pick a belief. Maybe Buddhist / agnostic is probably my best way of describing myself religiously or spiritually. I enjoy a lot of Buddhist philosophy and wisdom and teachings. My family is Buddhist, when it comes to like things like reincarnation or God or heaven, I'm pretty agnostic. So I don't know, man. I feel like someone, it's so hard to say because you can't prove anything, right? Because like, what is reincarnation? Is that just some idea that someone came up with to try and, make his family feel better about dying, that they would come back? I don't know. Like where did the concept of reincarnation come from? See, I can't say that I know. Yo, you stumped me, bro. You got me good with 2 questions. Yeah, I don't know anything about reincarnation. Anything that I say, I'll probably just be talking out of my ass. So let's say this. Let's say I don't know. I think that's also a very important thing to say that a lot of people don't say, is that if you don't know something, right, you should just say you don't know. Because far too often, some people will just bullshit an answer, which seems like I probably do all the time. But they'll bullshit an answer just so that they have an answer to say. Instead of just saying, I don't know. I don't know. If you hate humanity, you're a misanthropic. What is one thing you find physically attractive in women? Oh, that's interesting. That's a different question. Physically attractive in women. I don't want to fat shame anyone. But are we gonna get up to the topic of fat shaming? So how's the nicest way that I can put this? I find obesity very unattractive. It's just, so I guess the opposite of that is what I would find physically attractive. So like fitness, right? Healthy for me. Because I don't know, I hate this whole movement of like being fat is healthy, being overweight is healthy, being obese is healthy. Like it's not. Like I don't understand this crazy idea that has bled into North American society. I don't know if you guys have it where you guys live, but over here in the great Canada and US, there is like this movement here that being obese is okay. And that's like the biggest turnoff for me. So I'll say physical health to answer your question properly. Reincarnation is not real in my opinion. Consciousness shuts off, dead. That's a good way to put it. What part of blood no longer pumping and brain not working leads to you being transported to a new body? Yeah, it's like that's part of the thing that I don't, that's sort of hard to debate about. Like when you talk about anything related to religion or God or reincarnation or an afterlife, right? It's like, how do you prove that medically or physically? It's just not possible, right? And so the base of that argument always falls back on faith. It's your faith, it's your belief, right? And so I feel like when we get into faith-based arguments, it sort of doesn't get you anywhere, and we can't really make any real progress, right? And so those type of things, like, you know, reincarnation, that's probably why I don't have a good answer, because I can't logically find a way to prove is it true or false, right? Derek, do we have souls? If so, where do they go after we die? Oh man, you're gonna get me through 3 in a row, Arnie? Shit. Oh, you're asking me all these questions that I know I literally know nothing about. Do we have souls? I feel like someone who's more spiritually inclined would probably think about the concept of a soul more often than I would. Like that's something that I don't even really think about. Like a soul, what is that? What does that even mean? Like, is a soul like your living essence? Is it your consciousness? Is it your personality or the neurons firing in your brain? Like, what is that? I don't even know. So I guess, do we have souls? Based off my limited understanding of the word, I'll probably say no. And if so, where do they go? If we did have a soul, again, it's sort of like back to the idea of afterlife and reincarnation, right? Wait, isn't there a movie called Souls? I think I just saw a movie with a kid called Souls. It was about this exact thing. Souls movie. It was this guy, he was like this animated musician, black guy with glasses. And he passed on, and his soul, let me see. Yeah, 2020 film, Soul. Oh, it was Jamie Foxx. That's who it was. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the whole soul thing, that's a not a good question for me. Have you watched Trailer Park Boys, Derek? And if so, did you like it? Okay, so I have watched Trailer Park Boys. Not many times, though, a few times. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. That's a show with Julian, Bubbles. Is it Randy? And what's the other guy? God damn it. I can't remember. But yeah, I've watched it a few times. It's not for me. I found it funny. It was pretty funny. Because that one guy, he always had... It was like he had a cup of whiskey with him all the time. He always had a black shirt. And the other dude with like the crazy glasses, I guess that's Bubbles, right? He had some go-kart in like a tool shed. I was like, oh, these guys are hilarious. But for whatever reason, I never really... I never really caught on with that show. Pick a number from 1 to 10. 4. Pick a letter from the alphabet. X. Pick a color. Black. So 4, X, and black. I like it. Are you going to tell me my future? I'm sorry, but I like challenging you. No, dude, I like it. See, I like the diversity of questions. Because if you don't ask that, like in my everyday life, I never think or contemplate of the idea of a soul or an afterlife, or you know what I mean? Like there's some ideas and concepts that just never cross my mind. So I enjoy the variety. Yo, Arnie, 3, G, and blue. So what did I say? I said 4, X, and black. What's the next vacation you want to go with on? Oh man, that's a good question. The next, I know the answer. It's Disneyland. 100% is Disney. I want to take the kids to see Magic Kingdom when they are old enough to remember. Because one of my most vivid memories from my own childhood was going to Disneyland. Or is it Disneyland or Disney World? Land? The one that's in Florida that has the Magic Kingdom. And so I just have this very distinct, vivid memory of just going there for vacation, and it was amazing. And so I want to make sure that I take the kids there when they are still young enough to where the whole magical atmosphere of the characters has them in awe, but also where they're old enough to build and create memories. So that's definitely going to be my next family vacation. Oh shit, yo, Cowboy, Afro, what's up? How we feeling? I'm struggling, bro. But Arnie is keeping me in check. Arnie and Martin got some good questions, so I'm a little distracted. But I'm struggling, dude. Feel anxious. The idea of faith, in my opinion, is all bullshit. Not once have we ever achieved anything through blind faith. Doctors never just trust me, bro. Neither are scientists. Yeah, so Martin has the more direct, firm stance when it comes to the faith stuff. But also, I think I have a couple... I know some people I have known some people in society where faith is so important to them, right? You know those type of people where I feel like if they didn't have a religion, or if they didn't have a god or a deity or someone to follow, their life would be a mess. And so for some people, I feel like religion is probably a good thing for them because it gives them some type of belief system. It gives them a community. It gives them structure. It's every Sunday you go to mass and you see all the other people in your community that are of the same religion as you. Now, obviously, this is something that I don't believe in, but I'm sure for some people that's really nice to have, right? They have some type of religious community where everyone can get together one day a week and be nice to each other. And so I feel like for some people, it's what they need, I guess you could say. But yeah, I used to be Catholic when I was younger, and then that was pretty much it. Yeah, Afro Cowboy, what's up, guys? How is everything? Oh, dude. I'm struggling here. Dude, I want to go and take my kids to Disneyland, especially the Star Wars exhibit. Yo, how old are your kids, Cowboy? Still on the come up? No, we're past. So it's been 80 minutes, I think. Maybe 70. No, right when the stream started. Yeah, so I don't know, hour and a half. Yeah, I'm feeling it, dude. Oh, Martin and Arnie were doing a good job with the questions, though. I was kind of distracted. Oh man. I feel anxious. It's funny because I never feel this way normally. Like, I'm not a very anxiety ridden. No, ridden is not the right word. Stricken? No. I'm someone who doesn't live with a lot of anxiety. Let's put it that way. So the anxiety that I get from psychedelics is pretty foreign. Oh, man. Are you on shrooms right now? Yes, 1.1 Gs. What does it do for you? I'm genuinely curious. Okay, so there is a wide range of benefits when it comes to the dose. So let's just talk about the dose that I'm on right now. So 1.1 Gs is 1,100 milligrams. That is a dose where you get like a little heaviness. There's like this very bizarre heaviness in your chest cavity. You have these heightened like feelings where I feel a little bit extra anxious, a little extra paranoid. And then sometimes things become a little bit brighter. And so for me, this dose is just like having some drinks with the boys or doing like some edibles. It's just fun. It's just 100% for recreational use. It's just to have a good time. It's sort of like a social lubricant a little bit as well. And that's pretty much it. The benefits come on the opposite sides of that dose. And so when you go a lot smaller in the microdose range, where you don't feel any of these physical side effects, there are people that have come back from war with trauma, PTSD, anxiety, like real terrible, like military consequences of war, right? And psychedelics have been huge at alleviating a lot of those symptoms that big pharma and pharmaceuticals can do as well, but it's a little bit different. So on the low side, it's really good for like mental health for people that are really suffering. For me, the biggest benefit is on the other side, the high dose, where I'm talking about like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 milligrams. Because when you go into that range, you have these visual hallucinations. You see things, right? And it gets kind of scary. But what it does is it brings to the surface all of these flaws that you have as a human being. All of you, the times you've lied, all of your own personal bullshit, all the times you were mean or angry, and all the times you made mistakes or poor judgment as a human being. And then the mushrooms, it kind of makes you face that. It brings all those bad feelings to the surface. Now, most people would think that's terrifying, right? But for me, I find it good because it's like, it shows me what's in my blind spots, right? So sometimes you go through life and you're not cognizant or you're not aware of the mistakes that you've made, And so the mushrooms really forces you to confront that. And it's terrifying in the moment. But after you go through the trip, you learn so much about who you are as a person. Like when I was younger, I was always very angry. And I was always very arrogant and very conceited. And that's how I was, because I was always good at everything that I did. And it humbled me, right? It humbled me to become a better person, or it showed all those mistakes that I made in my past. And so those are the benefits for me. And what's great is you can control the dose, right? So I have a scale, so a digital scale. It shows you exactly how much dosage you're taking per grams, ounces, whatever unit of measure you want. And the best thing about all this stuff is zero side effects. There is no addiction. There's no physical addiction. I can take a dose, go 7 months, 7 days, 7 hours, 7 years. There's no craving. There's nothing. You can't overdose. So this is like totally safe. And also, it's not synthetic. It's an actual stem and a cap of a mushroom, right? So you can see it. You can see the stem. You can see the cap. So it's not like it's laced or mixed with fentanyl or something crazy, right? And so for me, because of all those aforementioned side effects, benefits, it's very helpful for me as a person. But like I said, this dose, there's no benefit from it. Not the 1 gram dose, for me, there's no benefit. It's just for fun. It's pretty much, just to hang out, have fun with the boys, and you guys can see me struggle a little bit. So that's pretty much it. Emidita, don't be casting spells on our boy. Oh man. But yeah, I hope that answered your question, Martin. It's tough because a lot of people in the mushroom space, they're like these hippie, like very far out there, spiritual, like very strange people, right? And I know that because I'm in that world, right? And a lot of them have all these bizarre ideas, and they get kind of captured by this whole mushroom space. And so I'm not someone who is like super pro psychedelics. I used to be, and so again, I've kind of learned from that. And for me, they're just a tool. It's basically just a tool like anything else. And the benefit comes from learning how to use the tool properly, right? I put a spell on you? Oh my gosh. Let's see what Afro is saying. Just drove 4 hours to reach my residency spot. I fell asleep on the bed and I just woke up. Oh shit. Yo, okay, hold on. So Afro's tired. Martin's tired. Arnie's tired. Emidita's tired. Is everyone tired today? Shit. Oh. A 4X in black, got it. When will you be on live again? Okay, so during the week, it's normally Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because I finish work at like 7:30-ish. Gotta drive home, have dinner, put the kids to bed, take a shower. So by the time I do all that, it's usually like 8:45. And so 9 p.m. I'll stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the reason why I don't like to do streams back to back is that I think it's important to live life, right, in between streams. Like imagine if every day I'm just streaming all the time. Like what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about the last time I streamed? Like what I've kind of realized is you have to live some life. To gain life experiences, right? And so this is why I kind of like to spread out time between the streams. I will stream back to back sometimes, but usually no. I like to space it out. Do you see this meme and do you like it? Oh, the blue face? uh, Now you should listen to the psychedelic track I made to see if it makes you transcend. Oh man. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that today. Oh, I just feel funny right now. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Derek, I would like to give a shout out to the neglected meme section on the Discord. I've posted a bunch on there. Oh yeah, I saw the memes that you posted, bro. I think I saw them. Sorry, I'm not the most active on Discord. I'm usually in there reading all the interesting conversation and things you guys post, but I always forget to. Oh, I heard the beep. I always forget to contribute. No, I'll send it. Oh no, you're sending a song? All right, let's see. Afro's music is the best. Oh shit. Psychedelic 1.wav. Wait, hold on. Let me download this first. Okay, let's download this. You guys down to listen to some of Afro's tunes? Man, that last one we played on the stream was sick. All right, here we go. This is going to be an Afro exclusive. I'm going to laugh one day if you just troll me. Okay, I'm going to turn off my microphone for a little bit and just relax and enjoy this tune. Pause that. Let's pause my mic. Oh man. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, I'm tripping now. Oh. Dude, that was crazy. Oh. Oh shit, we're streaming. Still streaming. I gotta sit up. Oh. Dude, I'm tripping, bro. Oh. Oh man. It just like heightened everything. Yeah, for those who don't know, psychedelics and music have this interesting symbiotic relationship. It's very fascinating. With the right music and the right psychedelics, they kind of like synchronize almost, and it almost intensifies the trip. That's like the best way I could explain. So I was closing my eyes, and then it felt like the sound was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's wild. There's also that track from Afro. It was specifically designed for psychedelics, right? Oh shit. Shit. I can't remember where we were. I'm straight up like tripping now. WTF is going on? Yo, Kevin, what's up? What's up, Kev? Oh shit, Red, what's up, Red? You're late to the suffering? Oh. Man, I was doing pretty good for like an hour and a half. Just keeping it together. I just had this super strong buzz going on. And then Afro's music just shipped me into outer space. Oh. It's okay though. I've been here before many times. It's nothing super crazy. But if I took a bigger dose, it would have been definitely could have seen something. But what's up, Red? How you doing, bro? How's your Sunday? Did you cry? No. No, sir. That was just that one stream. The one and only stream. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Yo, I'm feeling good right now. Everything feels kind of like fuzzy. It's like a strong buzz from intoxication, I guess you could say. Okay, let's get this back together. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's fix my posture, have some water. Let's get this under control. I'm good. We're good. Oh, thank you, Afro, for the music. Shit. Okay, let's see, where are we? Okay, so Red's here. Amadita's still here. Oh, Amadita, that's beautiful. Yo, check out Afro's music. Let's shout out your boy. I can post links. Here we go. Let's plug your boy. If you guys enjoyed that track, Check out Afro's channel. AFRH Music on YouTube. He let us play an exclusive one, what was it, a couple weeks ago? Can't remember what it was called. I think it was like Frank Ocean or something. And there was like a video game track as well. Ah, god damn, I wish I could remember. It was like a Nintendo-esque, like, musical video game type of track, and there's a Frank Ocean inspired one too. Pretty sweet. Now is the perfect time to have what? Oh, have some puffs from the no E? Oh shit, no E. No E says Red. Yo, Red, how you doing, bro? How's your Sunday? Yo, are you a Lakers guy? I was watching some of the Lakers game the other day. Man, they just keep winning, dude. Where are they? I think they moved up into 8th. Yeah, Lakers now in 8th. Won 9 out of 10. Unbelievable. Sadly, for Canada, the Toronto Raptors are complete ass. I think we had a 15-game losing streak. Oh, the worst. We're the worst, bro. Yo, Amadita subscribed. All right. Blessed. Oh, about to make some ramen? Oh, fuck the Lakers. Okay, okay. Yeah, most Filipino guys that I know love the Lakers. They're all about Kobe. What's up with that? How come Filipino people are like the biggest Kobe Bryant fans? I have a lot of friends that are like that. I'm like, yo, what about Toronto, bro? We have 1 championship. The Lakers have like 17? Wait, how many championships do the Lakers have? I feel like it's like 17 or something. Because they're like tied with Boston, aren't they? Let me see. The Lakers, yeah, 17 NBA championships, tied with the Boston Celtics for most in NBA history. Damn. This stream reminds me of the song by Willie Nelson. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. Oh, what is that? Oh, my phone reminded me to stream. Whoopsies. Yo, Willie Nelson, dude. Dang. About to eat some snacks? Fuck the Lakers? Yo, Laker haters in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, that's the one thing that I will always love is basketball. Man, I can't wait until the summer comes. Hopefully I can play a little bit of ball outside. Found a couple of nice courts near my house, which is cool. Courts that actually have mesh on the rims, for believe it or not. Yo, he's still alive? He's pushing 100. Wait, really? Let's see, Willie Nelson. The singer, right? He's 90. Oh my god, born 1933. Damn, son. Born April 1933 in Abbott, Texas. Oh, shit. A wild man. And he's still smoking? Jesus, dude. Like, this guy, Willie's an OG. Literally an OG. damn, I can't believe he's born in the 30s. Holy shit. Sometimes you forget how quickly time flies. And I can't believe I'm turning 40 this year, dude. I've been having a bunch of parties with all my childhood friends because we're all turning 40. Luckily for me, I'm at the end of the year. So I'm the second youngest of our group of friends. Yeah, because Ray's birthday's in December, and then I'm November. Yeah, so me and Ray are at the end. So the rest of the guys in our friend group are already turning 40, which is like incredible. Because we all still feel like we're 20, like we were in college, in high school. Yeah, it's wild how time just flies by, man. Like even the kids too. Lincoln is gonna be 2 in this summer. Like it feels like he was just a newborn not too long ago, and he's gonna be 2 already. Like holy shit. Because Tiffany turned 4 this year. Lincoln's going to be 2. Unbelievable. Willie's cool. Yeah, man. The OG. Talking about lions earlier, have you guys seen the movie Ghost in the Darkness? What is that? Ghost in the Darkness? From 1990. Oh, is that Val Kilmer? Yo, I was just looking up Val Kilmer's. What was that movie called? Tombstone? Because he had a funny quote from that movie Tombstone. That I'm your huckleberry or something. And I was looking up what is the meaning of that quote. Wow, Val Kilmer. Guy's a handsome bastard in the 90s. Look at this guy. The Ghost and the Darkness. Is this a movie that you're talking about, Amadita? Derek, any YouTubers that you do not like or dislike content of? Oh, man. Okay. You want me to start hating, bro? Let me see. I don't even know that. What's that guy's name? Ethan Klein? What's his podcast called? Oh, god damn it. That guy, Ethan. H3? Is it H3? If I'm going to hate, I want to make sure I get it factually correct. H3 or whatever. Yeah, this H3 podcast, that Ethan guy. That guy says some dumb shit, bro. Like, I get it. He wants to say some things that are shocking or entertaining or drama filled, but I remember there was this one clip that went super viral when he was talking shit about exercise, and he was saying how exercising is one of the dumbest things in the world because there's so many better things that you could be spending your time on, and life is so short. Like his take was in such poor taste. It was just so wrong. It was just wrong factually on so many levels. And then I knew of him, and so that kind of got me interested more in what this whole H3 whatever podcast was. So I've watched it a bit. So yeah, that guy says some really stupid stuff. Because my point is, look, if you're a big YouTuber, right? Like if you want to talk shit or say some wild stuff for entertainment or talk about drama, sure, that's fine, no problem. But if you're going to say things that are factually incorrect, that will negatively impact people's lives, i.e. saying that exercising is useless and a waste of time, that is very dangerous, right? So stuff like that, I think is completely stupid and foolish, because there's going to be people that agree with him, right? And we already live in a society where fitness and exercising and working out is seen as somehow as alt-right, as somehow it's part of the conservative movement, somehow it's part of being a MAGA Trump supporter. Like, I don't know how those two things got equated. Like fitness, exercise, it has no direct correlation with any political ideology. It's so stupid, right? And so we already live in this dumb society that is very against like competition and exercise and working out. So anyone that has any bad takes or really stupid opinions when it comes to that really annoys me. It's like the whole obesity is healthy, like we were talking about earlier. It's just craziness. It doesn't make any sense. If you are obese, not even just morbidly obese, but just obese in general, you have increased risk of diabetes, hypertension, heart attacks, high blood pressure, just name the physical ailment, right? Just the reduction of your lifespan that being overweight has on you. It's just not good. It's just not good, right? So stuff like that really rubs me the wrong way. And I have no problem just shutting any of those comments down because they're all stupid. They're just dumb. It's just like a dumb way to think, right? So that's just my 2 cents. Millennial boomers. I think that chick SSS Sniper Wolf. Oh, that girl with the glasses. I don't really watch her, so I don't really know. I know she does like reaction videos, I think. Oh, I'm way behind in the chat. Let's see. Disaster stream? Trying to avoid it, Red. What's up, Cody? Time flies by until you're having a bad time, then it drags and the days feel like weeks. In the place I live now during the residency, I share a kitchen with one other person. I checked it and it was full of dirty dishes. Oh, yo, guy's a slob, bro. Tell that guy to go clean his mess. Be professional, Jesus Christ. How are you gonna have roommates and you're gonna do that? Just gonna leave like the kitchen and the bathroom a mess and you're like gonna live with other people? God. Ooh, can you dislike the content without disliking the person? Yeah, I think you can. Like, for example, I am an Andrew Tate fan and Tristan Tate fan, right? But there's a lot of things that those guys say that I disagree with. And so I think you can dislike the content without disliking the person. So, like, even though those two guys say a bunch of things, there's a lot that they say that I do agree with, but there's also a lot that I also disagree with, right? But also, I don't let that get in my feelings and affect my judgment of said person, right? I try to view opinions and ideas just as they are. And so like that H3 guy, Ethan, whatever, I don't hate the guy. I just feel like the things that he says are uneducated and just in poor taste. Highly recommend that movie, Derek, especially since you don't care for lions. I'm not interested in meeting no lions and tigers and bears. Oh man, I'm not interested. When I went to the West Coast, not the West Coast. When I went to Calgary, I went to Banff last summer. We saw a bear. I didn't want to get out of the car, dude. It was like I don't know, it was a brown bear? Like, do brown bears attack people? Or is that just grizzlies? Like, I don't even know. I don't want to be near a bear. Shit. I have zero interest. H3 was funny back in 2016. Can't watch him anymore. Oh, okay. Damn, 2016? That's 8 years ago. Oh, shit. So their podcast doesn't hold up? nothing against the guy, but also, to be fair though, let's be fair. He's probably said a million different takes or shared thousands of opinions over the years. So of course there's going to be something he says, just like how there's going to be something that I say that is uneducated, that's stupid, or that's just totally factually wrong, right? And that's just the truth. But for him to make such a bad judgment call on something like exercise, and then I saw the follow-up clip where instead of him like saying, "Oh, I was wrong. Exercise is very beneficial for the human body and blah 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 and for your lifespan," but instead he's like, "Oh man, I got so much hate for the exercise comment," and he just kind of played it off like an idiot. And so, whatever. Now the H3 army is gonna start stalking us. Bring it on, bro. I could care less. Like I'm not scared or afraid of any type of backlash for the things I do, the things I say on a live stream, right? Like I have realized that this comes with the territory. I'm gonna have these 3 streams a week, and like I said earlier, there's gonna be something I say that's gonna be wrong. People are gonna dislike it. Maybe I'm going to get some more shitty emails, which I do get every once in a while. Get these hateful emails. Whatever, man. Like, who cares? Are they going to affect the way that I feel about my kids? Or are they going to affect the way that my parents or family members feel about me? Like, who gives a shit? Bring it, H3, whatever. See if I care. My all-time favorite role for Val Kilmer. Yo, Doc Holliday. I was just talking about that. Tombstone. Yeah, in that movie, he tells that guy, what does he say again? He's like, "I'm your Huckleberry." And I was trying to understand, what's that reference? Like, what does that mean? Does he mean Huckleberry Finn? Like the Mark Twain book? And so this was today. Earlier this afternoon, I was Googling Val Kilmer's quote in Tombstone. I was trying to figure out what was the origin of that quote. It's just so funny how then another Val Kilmer movie came up during the stream. The place I live is like a thing for the people who work at the hospital. So everyone around is some kind of medical professional. Those animals are cute until they rip your shit apart. Yo, my thoughts exactly, dude. Like, wildlife is cool, right? My dad loves taking wildlife photography. I have a telephoto lens back here that I use for wildlife photography. I don't do it very often, but I do enjoy it every once in a while. But that is taking pictures at distance. When you are in close proximity with a bear, a lion, whatever, name the animal. Like, god damn, dude. That's when you realize how weak human beings are. Like, they'll shred you apart. I don't want to take any chances when it comes to that shit. Call me a pussy, go ahead. I don't care, bro. I don't want to meet a bear, a mountain lion, none of that. Not interested. A lot of people don't understand that, especially those who fuck around at the zoo. Saw one guy get his finger... What? Get his finger degloved by a lion after putting his hand in... Oh, my... Why would you put your hand in the cage? Dude, those videos that I see on Instagram of people doing shit like that gives me anxiety. I'm like, why would you do that, man? God. Put your hand in the cage at the zoo with a lion? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Sal Salvatore Dudad, what's up, bro? What's up, Sal? How you doing, bro? How's your Sunday? What's funny is those people will blame the animal for getting themselves torn up. No shit, bro. It's fucking wild. Oh yeah, that's. It's like what do you expect was going to happen, right? Like yeah, exactly. Like no shit. You know what though? I just remembered one thing. When I went to Thailand, we saw tigers in this. It wasn't a sanctuary. It was like a tourist attraction cage where you could pay money to go inside the cage with the tigers, sit down beside them and pet them. Like we're talking like massive, massive tigers. And of course they're sedated with some type of tranquilizer or some type of narcotics, right? And so the tigers are like half awake, they're barely sentient, they're just like laying there like, and then my dumbass went in there, sat beside him, hand on this tiger, and we took pictures. So I have pictures. They're actually upstairs. They're upstairs, outside of. They're in the hallway, framed on the wall of our trip to Asia. And one of the pictures is me and Tina sitting in this cage, like touching this massive tiger. And every time now when I walk by that and I look at that picture, I'm like, yo, what was I thinking? Like, what if it's that one moment where you go in and then maybe the meds start to wear off? He could have just like ripped my throat out in one swipe. The thing was massive, like a full-sized adult tiger. And I'm in there with like a wife beater on, just smiling like a derp, just taking a picture. Imagine being up in an ice age times. There were way worse predators back then. Humans were not at the top of the food chain. Oh, dude. Wait, isn't there talks of woolly mammoths being revived or brought back to life because of like their DNA or something? I heard that recently on Rogan. I don't know if that's true. Oh yeah, I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna be right back. Let me test this BRB scene that I made. Let's see if this works. BRB, one sec. Oh, you hear me? Bro starting in stream, bro talking in silence. How about now? Okay, so I guess my BRB, my BRB's button doesn't work. I was just talking about animals. Don't worry, you guys didn't miss anything. I was just talking about how seems a little fucked up that we have zoos, right? You put a bunch of animals in cages. Working now? Okay, cool. Thanks guys, thanks. Thank you. Bro, you had spoken in a whole essay there. Oh, shit. Why do I always make a fool out of myself? Whatever. It's all good. It's all in good fun. Let me see. It's like being in jail for life if you're a human. Yeah, so I was like kind of talking about how it's kind of fucked up when you go to like a zoo and you see like chimpanzees and locked away in cages. And also Marine World, like where they have the orcas and stuff. Man, I don't know. I like that. Had spoken a whole essay there in silence. No, it's good, man. Please, if you guys didn't say anything, I would have just kept talking like an idiot. Thank you. Oh, SeaWorld, that's it. SeaWorld. Oh, okay, let me make sure. So is the mic still working here? Okay, yeah, so the mic is still working with this scene. Let me fix my... I gotta get a better chair, dude. See this like chair that I'm sitting on? It's like a super cheap chair from Costco. Maybe that'll be the next thing that I save up for. Get a better chair, maybe. I don't need one of those like crazy gaming chairs, but definitely one where it'd be better for what do you call it? Lumbar support? That'd probably be nice. That one is going into my Derek forgetting to unmute compilation. Oh no. Put that on a short, bro. Put it on a short. Put that in a YouTube short. Oh god. Imagine all my fuck ups that you could turn into YouTube shorts. Crying on stream, that one was bad. That's still up there though. I'm not taking it down. For anyone's interested, it's gonna be up there forever. Yo, just a guy, Ken. That's you, right, Ken? What's up, bro? How's your Sunday? Yeah, I like being back to the full horizontal stream, right? Because I have the chat over here that I'm looking at, so I can see what you guys are talking about. And then I set it up in a way so that when the chat, it should be popping up here as I can kind of see it. So hopefully the way I interact with this, it's decent. And then pulling the interesting questions out here, just to let's say you join this stream midway, and then I'm just going on a rant talking about some nonsense. But at least if I pull up the question here, then you have an idea what we're talking about. So. I'm liking it. The only thing better about the vertical was that it brought in a lot of new people and subscribers, and it got a ton of views. So that's kind of cool. But then I also question the quality of those subscribers, right? Because they're just doom scrolling the short shelf. And so I don't know, does a viewer from the shorts feed, does that equate to someone who would enjoy a 2-hour live stream? Like, I don't know if the gain of subscribers means anything valuable at all, if that makes any sense. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the horizontal, because I did a couple polls, like on the YouTube community tab. I asked in the Discord server, and it seems like everyone wants the horizontal way better. So let's just stick with the horizontal. And I can live with less subs. Finally a sunny day. Yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna probably take the kids out. Yo, we went to a crazy park yesterday. We went to a park that was on a hill, and then it was made into a snakes and ladders game. Where at the bottom of the hill there was like a tail, and it was like sidewalk, like it was concrete, and it had the number 1 painted on it and the word start. And then the snake zigzags, like the sidewalk zigzags up the hill to the very top. But along the way there'll be a slide, right? So there'll be a slide from number 45 to 35, and then you would go down the slide. And there'd be also these actual like little concrete paths that were like shortcuts on the way up. So they made this park just like a snakes and ladder board game. So it was super cool. Took the kids there. What did we do? We ate some Chinese buns. Tina got some buns from the Chinese bakery. Had a mango bubble tea, I think. What else did we get? Had some other snacks. Went to the park for a few hours, and it was great. So that's what I did yesterday. Had a family day, and then after the park, we picked up some Vietnamese food for dinner. So I don't know if you guys like pho, but like the Vietnamese soup, man. One of my favorites. Had that last night, and yeah, Saturday was a great family day. So today, I think Lincoln should be awake now. So after we wrap up the stream, I'll probably take the kids out again, but we'll see. I'm just excited that the sun is finally coming to shitty ass Canada. Oh, and it's gonna be an eclipse tomorrow too, right? That's interesting. Liking the horizontal better. Okay, there we go. The vertical sucks. Vertical sucks, okay. So vertical sucks, my bad. If I was on 2 grams, that silent talking from Derek would have made a lot of sense. Wisest words I've seen. Oh, shit. Oh, man, 2 G's. Oh yeah. Oh, well, why can't I talk? I think the peak was the Afro song. So I'm on the come down right now. It's been what, 3 hours? No, 2.5 hours. Snakes and ladders is cool. Yeah. Yo, Cody, you like pho? Oh, bomb. Yeah, I usually get the rare beef and the tripe. That's my favorite. Or sometimes the beef balls as well, but usually the rare beef and the tripe. Just so good. Add in the, what is it, like the Thai basil and those herbs that they give you. Add in the red Thai chili peppers, sriracha, hoisin sauce. The lime, yeah, the lime as well. Oh, dude, just mix all that together. Amazing. One of my favorite foods. Derek, have you heard of this guy, Satoshi Nakamoto? Oh, the Bitcoin creator, right? Is the name used by the presumed how do you say that word? Pseudonymous person who developed Bitcoin. Yeah, Satoshi was that's the name of the creator of Bitcoin. But then he just disappeared and no one knows who he is. And there was like this white guy I saw on the news who claimed to be Satoshi. But then they went to court or something. But doesn't Satoshi have like thousands of Bitcoins that are pretty much unaccounted for? Fuck. Now I want some pho right now. Oh, dude. Yo, go get some, Cody. Get some for dinner? Lunch? Dinner? Wait. Or is it too late for you? Well, we were talking about time zones earlier, right? Imagine telling someone you peaked to their song. Oh, that's not sus. Oh, shit. Why do I do this to myself? It's, it's like a million stupid YouTube shorts you can make from this nonsense. Oh, that's an interesting take. Satoshi isn't real. Derek is Satoshi. How do you think he gambled so much? Yo, bro, if I was the inventor of Bitcoin, I'd give you all a ton of BTC. That's what I would do. How many Bitcoins is he presumed to have? Let's see, how many Bitcoins does Satoshi have? 1.1 million BTC? The value is approximately $47 billion as of February 2024. What? He has 1.1 million coins. Holy shit. I thought he had like, I don't know, a couple 100,000 or something. God damn. That's insane. Sorry, boys. If I was rich, I'd share the wealth, but such is life. I'm just a struggling streamer, you know? Maybe it is your father? Did you like the track? Yeah, I peeked to it. Yeah, dude, it was awesome, man. Oh shit, I just kicked the camera. Oh, damn. Yo, I didn't know my feet... Oh shit. I didn't know my legs could reach all the way and hit the camera. Oh fuck, I gotta make sure I don't do that next time. I don't want to like kick the camera over and destroy all this stuff back here. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let's see. It's not too late, but me and my wife have a favorite spot we like to hit for a date night. And she's at work right now, but I got some leftover ribs she made, so I'll save it for another day. Yeah, yo, take her to the Vietnamese spot for a date night next time. What do you like to get? Or what do you like to order other than pho? For anyone that doesn't know, man, like Vietnamese food is bomb, dude. Not just a soup. Drugs make you kick cameras. Shit. Yo, my bad. My bad. Yeah, so no, you can't even see it from this camera angle. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff like behind here. Like right behind my laptop, there's another light up here. There's another light, there's another microphone, there's a bunch of shit. And like I kicked it and then a whole bunch of things were like moving. And I was like, oh my god. But it's all good. Yo, rare steak for me. Yo, rare steak is bomb. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but my dad is a chef. And he told me that when you order steak, it's supposed to be at least medium rare. And that if you want a well-done steak, you don't like steak. You just want roast beef. And so I thought that was pretty interesting coming from a chef. Man, excuse me, I keep coughing. She gets a blend that's brisket, tripe, and... Oh, dang. Yeah, me too. So good. The rare beef plus tripe. I'm multitasking while making hot dogs, so won't be asking too much for a bit. Yeah, Arnie, no worries. Arnie, my God, you carried us to the beginning of the stream. God, why do I can't stop coughing. Viet rice rolls are... Yo, Red, you talking about the ones where there's like shrimp or pork inside with like... Oh, dude. Those are so bomb. And then you dip them in that hoisin and peanut sauce, I feel like. It's some type of peanut sauce. It's bomb. Yo, Boski, what's up, dude? What's up, Tristan? How's everything? Yeah, so we had a fun stream. I was tripping earlier. Man, I gotta fix my posture. I need a better chair. I keep like slowly sagging. But yeah, good stream so far. Had an interesting 2 hours. When are you streaming next, dude? When's the next anti-gambling stream? Oh, Afro, you like the spring rolls? When it rains and the earthworms come up to the surface, do you step on them or try to avoid them? Wow, what an obscure question. So when it rains and the earthworms come up, what do I do? So normally I tell Tiffany, we point and we laugh at them. But I definitely try to avoid them. Yeah, I'm not a earthworm killing kind of guy. Oh, you try to avoid them for good karma. I don't like killing things. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I never thought of it like that. It's just like, I don't know, like worms are good for the soil, aren't they? So I try not to kill worms. Because I'm one of those dudes who cares about their lawn, believe it or not. I'm one of those guys. In the summer, oh dude. Love to like cut my grass, you know, put down fertilizer and soil, and all of that. I love a nice, well-maintained backyard. It's one of my hobbies, I guess you could say, in the summer. I think it's also because our summers are so short, right? And so when we do get sun, when we do get green grass, and when we can be outside, I like to enjoy it. I think Buddhists believe that earthworms were their mothers in a previous life. Oh, dang. That's interesting. Probably tonight. All right, nice, dude. Get the stream going. I've been working on a side business and built massive 18-foot poles out of logs for the sign/billboard for the company. Sign should be up tomorrow. Oh, shit. Dang. Nice, dude. Good for you. Yeah, glad to hear you're working on a business, man. That's always the hardest part, right? Just getting things rolling. It sounds like you're doing advertisement, right? Or marketing or whatever you want to call it. Yo, the boy Ken. Our boy Ken Smith. Yeah, I remember when I started, like, all my failed businesses, dude. In the beginning, it's so hard because you spend so much time, energy, effort, and money on getting things off the ground, just getting things rolling. And it's just one failure after another after another. But I think the key for building a business or being an entrepreneur is having this it's almost like borderline stupidity, where you don't know when to quit, and you just have to persevere and just keep going. And this is what happens with YouTube, for example. In the beginning, it's like no one showing up to the stream, no views, no subscribers, no notoriety, no nothing for all the work that I was putting into the channel, right? And you have to find a way to persevere and push through, just like in a business. So, yeah, man, the beginning is always tough, but just got to keep going, my friend. Wake up. What's up, Wake Up? I love Timothy Leary. How you doing, bro? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to near the end of the stream. Probably going to wrap it up soon. What did we do? Oh, yo, we did 2.5 hours already, bro. Let's see. People talking to me about the eclipse tomorrow like I give a fuck. Yo, Red, 0 fucks, bro. Unfortunately for me, I have to give a fuck about the eclipse. So the eclipse is gonna hit when I'm on road tomorrow at 3 o'clock my time, I believe. So apparently everything's gonna go black. So it's gonna be fascinating. We'll see. For me, I'm gonna be out on road doing something. But you know what I don't understand though about the whole eclipse thing is all these people are going to Niagara Falls to do what? To celebrate? To have an eclipse viewing party? But you're not supposed to look at it, right? Don't you have to wear those what do you call those? Black, it's like a pure black sunglass where you can't see through it. It's not transparent at all. God damn it, what do they call it? Eclipse glasses or whatever? Like, I don't understand that. Yo, Jack, what's up, Jack? I'm back. Did you trip? Yeah, I had a mild trip. Nothing crazy. We listened to some good music from Afro. He had a psychedelic track. It was pretty sick. Good luck with the business, Tristan. I'm sure you will do great, brother. Yes. Don't look at it. Oh. They're probably doing a human sacrifice when it happens. Oh shit, some cult shit, bro. God. Oh, it's like those people. Those are like the same people that are obsessed with full moons. You ever meet those type of people? It's like a weird kind of human. UV glasses. Kind of like, oh, that's interesting. Welding glasses. Oh, I never thought of it like that. I heard if you stare at it for long enough, you get, oh man. Some superpowers, bro. Yeah, I don't get the cult stuff either, Red. It's like, I don't get it. Oh. People are just goofy, you know? All right, boys, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up. What time is it? 3:30? I think I'm going to take the kids out, spend a little extra time with the family. Yesterday was fun, so I want to spend a little bit more today with them. Well, it's still nice out, I think. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's wrap it up for the family, you know? Okay, so Red, my brother, I appreciate you as always. Jack, Afro, the guys. Afro, man, thanks for the music. It was awesome, my friend. Cody. Arnie, of course. Arnie, thank you, my friend, for all the questions. You really brought us home in the first like hour or so. And Tristan too, of course. Hopefully you get that stream going. And everyone else who is watching, have a great Sunday. Have a great rest of your evening. And I hope you all have a good week coming up tomorrow. And don't look at the sun, bro. Don't look at the sun. Oh.